Well, hi there. So, welcome everybody. Welcome. Happy to be here. It's been 6 months. I don't know how long it's been since I've actually done just a live on my own. And I thought I would come on here and I would see what people are up to. And if nobody shows, nobody shows. I'm cool with that too because it's a really nice night outside and the breeze is blowing and the sun is setting and it's a really great day. Wonderful day, especially coming off of the new moon. So I just want to say hello to everybody first off. And I'm going to be doing some quick cards. Hey, Miss Loretta. Loretta's in the house. So I want to do some quick cards tonight because we are in Virgo season now. My mom's a Virgo. My dad was a Virgo. My uncle's was a Virgo. Hey, Betty. Go say Betty. All right. So, yeah, I haven't been here in a hot minute, months, okay, on my own. Hey, Allison. Now, see, some of them I cannot see. Okay, some of what you guys are saying I cannot see, and I do not know why, but that's just the craziness that is Facebook and YouTube and all that. So, it might be a good idea for me to actually get it open on my phone, right? What do you guys think about that? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's turn it down, turn it way down. And let's see what's going on here. I got nothing. My phone is acting up. Oh well, so I'm not supposed to see it now. So your daughter's a Virgo, 8/25. See, that was my dad's birthday, Helen. Yeah, that was my dad's birthday. So hi, Gia. Hi, Marjorie. Marjorie, hi. It's been so long, everybody. Hey, Emma. Hey, hi, Allison. So good to see all of you. Yeah, you're a Virgo, your daughter's a Virgo, your mom is a Virgo. Marjorie. Now, let me tell you something about Virgos. Growing up with a married Virgo couple, right? Well, I heard recently, now this is some gossip, okay? But during dance tryouts for, I hate to say the name, but so I'm not going to say the name, but a very famous singer, actress, dancer, woman, okay? She was having tryouts for her tour. And after 6 hours of trying out, she came out on stage and said, "Are there any Virgos here? Who's a Virgo?" And the Virgos raised their hand, like, I'm Virgo, right? She said, "Okay, thank you for showing up. You can leave now, bye." Because she didn't want to work with any Virgos. So, hey, Jackie. So I thought that was, and I just heard that yesterday, and I was like, what? Oh, my goodness. I was like, whoa. So, yeah. Virgos do like to have things in their place. And you know what I'm talking about. You do, you Virgo people out there. You do know it. Now, if it's not in its right place or its proper place, sometimes we get a little overwhelmed. Hey, Regan! Oh my goodness, I've been thinking about you. I have actually been thinking about you. I'm wondering what you guys are doing. So, over there in Australia. So, you'll have to tell me how my tomorrow is doing, okay? How's my tomorrow going? Yes, absolutely. Tonight, I have the cards, the Light Seers Tarot deck, and you saw in the, oh, what do you call it? The description. If you feel like leaving a tip, please leave a tip. You can also send stars. Do whatever you feel like, okay? I'm going to write down here my, let's see here. So, do any of you have questions about this new moon that's going on? Because we're still feeling the residuals of it. Just so you know, as I'm trying to type here, multitask. I'm never good at it. Never, ever. But this is for tips, okay? So if you would like to, that is my PayPal. I also have Cashapp, also have Venmo. Rachel G. Palmistry, okay? So, hey, Allison. So, cards for tonight. Light Seers Tarot deck. And right now you're saying, good God, Rachel, get yourself a new deck. I have, by the way. I have gotten a new deck. It's coming to me, and it's a very special deck. So next time I go live, we shall see what happens. You guys will be, your socks will be blown off, as they say, as they used to say, like in the 1950s. But anyway, hope you guys know what I mean by that. So tonight, what am I using crystal wise? I am using, with the cards, I'm using my orange calcite. Yes, this is the real color of this crystal, okay? Or this stone, I should say. It looks like a piece of orange, almost orange sherbet a little bit. It's wonderful, wonderful. And I'm also using a piece of Lemurian crystal, which, as you know, holds the secrets of Atlantis in it. Woo! Downloaded a lot of stuff into it. So I have those things out. And I usually have them out on the table when I'm at like a function, you know, where I'm at a table doing readings for people en masse. So just wanted to say that. So, are you guys ready? Have any questions about Virgos? Virgos are very particular. They get overwhelmed very easily. If they have a mess, all of a sudden it'll be like, oh my God, I don't know where to put this. I don't know where to put this. I don't know where to put this. And then overload. The meltdown happens, and then everything comes to a stop. And it's okay. It's okay. So that's why, hey, Elaine, hi, and Wendy, good to see you. Definitely, I would actually recommend Bloodstone, Wendy. Any kind of bloodstone, maybe dragon bloodstone, okay? Because it gives courage as well. But you also need something nurturing, something like honey calcite, or maybe rhodochrosite or rhodonite, okay? Now, rhodochrosite looks like this. And you're going to say, that looks like meat. But this, I just got in. See, it looks like that. That's what this pink colored stuff is. Rhodochrosite and rhodonite are like rose quartz on steroids, right? So it's very much a loving, nurturing stone. And any type of bloodstone, also Jasper, very grounding, very calming, okay? Red Jasper. So yeah, honey calcite is also like keeping a hug, also very much about health as well. A lot of people don't talk about honey calcite. Honey calcite happens to be one of my favorite stones when I am stressed out or I'm worried. It helps me personally. And yeah, so I hope that helps. Hope that helps. So, are we ready, everybody? And Regan, you have 3 Virgos, Cruz, Kurt, and your mom. Oh, they can be hard work. I bet. I bet. Okay, so Emma, you're first. Woo. Okay. And you know me, I don't keep, but I will this time. I'm going to write on a piece of paper. who I actually am doing readings for. Okay, so Emma, you are getting a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Hey, whoever said hello, Rachel, it just says Facebook user. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. If you could just say in the comment. But hello to you. Virgo, Libra, cusp. Now that's an interesting cusp. Absolutely. Whoever I am kind of, nudged to, giving the old elbow to, that's what I'm doing tonight, okay? So I'm doing it quick, everybody. Carrie, all right. Hey, Carrie, how are you? You missed my jibber jabber about some famous person, how they feel about Virgos. Fran! Oh, my goodness. Thank you. I haven't been doing cards of the day either, but I just had this feeling I needed to go live today. So here I am. I'm live, coming at you. All right? Did you like that? Yeah. Right. So Emma, here's your card. Oh. Temperance. Everything's about balance right now. Everything's about divine balance and divine equality with you. Darkness with the light. Now understand that the Temperance card is a major arcana card. So there is just that, a huge change and a divine influence happening with your life. Now, with this, let's look at the colors, right? We have a lot of root stuff. We also have this webbing, which means that a lot of memory, a lot of stuff is kind of clouding your transformation because you are going through a lot of changes right now. And Emma, they're all very good changes. They're all very good, but you are weighing the good and the bad and thinking about the past too much, which is what all of this root color is here, this reddish color, okay, root chakra stuff. So part of you is happy, solar plexus stuff, self-esteem, that you are being given these opportunities and that you can see, and you have these needs and you have these things that you want to do and you can kind of see it in front of you, but you can't quite grab it yet. Well, that's because it's about balance, and you have to address the shadowy part of yourself in order to be able to move forward. You have a lot of spirit around you right now that's actually going to help you. So just speak out loud to your blood, to your ancestors, to your friends, your family that have passed on to the other side, and just say, hey, can you just give me like a little bit of a nudge here, a little bit of help here, and they will help calm your nerves, all right? And they will actually try to be there for you, because this change is such a dramatic change, like somebody flipping a switch in a dark room and turning the light on, right? That it's going to be a wonderful thing. But remember, there has to be a balance. So don't put everything you own onto a boat and then forget that the boat wasn't tied to the dock, okay? Don't do that. I don't know why I came up with that, or to the pier, right? I don't know why I came up with that scenario in my head, but don't do that. It's about divine balance. So remember, when you do get to this achievement and you do get to have people giving you things and giving you gifts, and you've achieved that part of your life that you've always wanted, remember, Emma, to give back, and give back freely without expecting a darn thing. I almost said a bad word there, but a darn thing in return. Just do it. All right. So I hope that helped, Emma. I hope that helped. Okay. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. And your ex was a Virgo. Oh my goodness. What is with all of these Virgo, Libra kind of people on here? Ay. Loretta, you still on here? Absolutely. I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can. And whoever I'm nudged to do a card for. But right now, Loretta Rose, are you still on here? So what sign do you guys think I am? While we're waiting to see if Retta Rose is still here. Yeah, okay, Retta is here. See? You guys don't get to guess now. I'm saved. All right. So, Retta. Okay, here we go. I pulled this for you before, I think. The Star. You are holding on to things that you are giving away. You are also holding on to them like how do I put this? Like dropping breadcrumbs or leaving string in a forest so that you know how to get back the way that you came. That kind of thing. Now, with the Star card, it is another major arcana card, Retta. But if we look at the colors that are in here, we have blue for communication. So there's a fear and a loss of a breakdown of communication, but also what you're not realizing is that there's so much more communicating with you. So very much more. Now, this indigo color, right, is actually the third eye, right? Now, the light purple is the crown. So you have all this swirling indigo, you have solar plexus stuff, you have the blue, everything is communicating with you. So you are a bevy of activity when it comes to spirituality right now. So I bet you are feeling overwhelmed. I bet that you are feeling like, oh my goodness, what are these dreams? Am I supposed to be doing what's in the dreams? Am I supposed to be picking apart the dreams? And perhaps you can't even sleep because you are overwhelmed by what the dreams the night before left you with. Because this card has so much impact. Now, understand, it's okay to hold on. And I want to say it's okay to hold on to the past. But the past is only a place to visit. It's not a place to live. So move forward and allow spirit to work with you. Even though people around you might not like it. You've been feeling really connected, like out of nowhere. Yeah, that's exactly what this card is saying. That's exactly what this card is saying, Loretta. So there you go. That's for you. And I'm going to write down your name here. See, look at me trying to be all like, writing down names, keeping track of things. What Rachel did you guys get tonight? Okay. You are very, very welcome, Loretta. Lisa, hey, how you doing? All right, so Marjorie. I'm being called to Marjorie. Marjorie. Marjorie's getting a card. I'm gonna write this down. I wish I could play my music louder so you guys could enjoy it. But they are really cracking down on stuff on Facebook, and they actually muted half of my videos because you could hear music on them. Whatever. Okay, let's do this. Let's get a good card for Marjorie. Okay. You go, girl. You go. Now, I very rarely pull this card. I do. Out of this entire deck, of the months and months that I've been using this deck, you got the Page of Swords. Now, you are walking a tightrope kind of thing. It's actually like a broom handle, right? Now, understand this. The page is the messenger. So, yellow, solar plexus. So, there's self-esteem involved here. And swords always have to do with conflict. So, what you need to do is communicate. You need to communicate. You also need to obviously watch where you're going, which is what you're trying to do, while holding on to all these ideas that you have, right? You are trying to bring ideas to the table and to try to solve conflict for others. And whereas it's all with good reason that you're trying to do this, I can tell you right now that this probably not going to be met with open arms, all right? Now, I say that because of the red here, which is root chakra stuff. So people are going to be like kind of oozing in their own trauma, no matter what you tell them. Okay, no matter how you speak to them, no matter what message you give them, no matter what idea you give them, no matter what message these hawks or falcons actually are giving you to tell them, they're going to be a little bit closed down. But understand that you have the right idea and you were brave enough to actually state what came to your mind and what ideas were actually there for you that spirit gave you to give to them. And I feel like I need to pat you on the back for being that brave, because look at what you're doing here. There's a wind. I hope you can see the wind is blowing. You have a book here, like, hey, look, it's even written in this book, right? And you are walking on tiptoe over this crevasse, right? You're walking on tiptoe on a little broom handle. So that is you bringing insight to the conflict. So understand. Let me see. Are you saying anything, Marjorie? You're not saying anything. So anyway, this is your card. You have a lot to say. It will make you feel better to say it anyway, even if it's not received well. Okay? Because who's going to be hearing it? If other people aren't going to be listening to it, your inner self is going to be hearing you say it. And your inner self will be proud of you. Because when it comes down to it, the only people that we really have to rely on are ourselves. And that may make some people sad, but it is an honest truth. And I hope that you understand what I'm getting at. And all of that solar plexus and that self-esteem in that card, you can do it. You can get past this bump. You can, and it is only a bump. It's only a bump, Marjorie. So understand, you got this. Now, the next card in this deck, is actually the Knight. So there's going to be a fight no matter what you do. All right? So I hope that helped, Marjorie. And every time I do readings, the tip of my nose starts to itch now. Hey, Jackie. Thank you very, very much. You get it, Marjorie? All right, good. Yeah, we put that up there. Okay, so Regan. No. Cut it out, Regan. It just takes a while. I'm in the passenger seat right now, so to speak. So that's all that's about. Okay, so Regan, here is your card. Strength. This is the number 8 of the major arcana. So understand that you are thinking with your heart chakra. You're also thinking with your throat chakra. And you are in control of your strength. more so than you ever have been. This is another major arcana card. So this is a major change. And I know you have found out some things about yourself. So there have been changes that have been made, but there's also stuff creeping in. That's what this cobwebby stuff is down here. So stop doubting the changes that are going on in your life. Okay, stop doubting them and just keep moving forward. Now, as you see up there, up here, we have the infinity symbol. Okay, so imagine it. You keep going on a hamster wheel, and that happens a lot. But it also means that you keep coming back. So no matter what pushes you down, you're going to bounce back up, because what are you? You are part lioness and part human. And look at where you are hanging your heart. You're wearing your heart. So that's how strong you are. You have it out there in the open for everybody to see. So I applaud the changes that you have made in your life, Regan, because you have made a lot of changes, and I feel that from you. So, okay. All right. Now, let's see. Lisa, you had your hip replaced. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Shuffle. I feel like I need to cut the deck. Okay. So this is actually live on Twitter, and I know, right? Twitter, and also on Facebook and on YouTube all at the same time. Kind of wild. But Lisa, here we go. Oh, I don't know if I can show this card. Ew. Love's in the air. Din, 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 din. Love's everywhere. No. Now, a lot of people say that the Lover's card is about, well, just that. Companionship, romance, your other half, that type of thing, right? But it's also the 6, okay? Now, traditionally, in the Rider-Waite deck, it shows Adam and Eve at the gates of Eden, right? And understand that the 6 card is all about victory and triumph over things. And if we notice the color back here, we have that root chakra color again. So you have a lot of trauma and a lot of things and a lot of that stuff that just keeps going around and around in your head. And you're kind of conquering it. And kudos to you for being able to conquer your fears and move forward and be triumphant over it. And I feel that this is more so a self-love than anything else, that you're realizing your own value, and that is what is making you so very strong. And you are facing your shadows. You are facing that part of yourself that you've kind of put to the side for far too long. So congratulations and kudos to you, because as I said, the 6 card, even though that is a major arcana card, the Lover's card, meaning major change, this is a major change for you. You're suddenly putting yourself first, and you're doing it in a way that's making you triumph over a lot of things that you've struggled with for far too many years, far too long in your life. And you are going to actually start to be that role model for others that people have been waiting for you to become. Because there are some people in your life that do need that role model. I feel that in my bones, in my gut. You know, how the weirdness that is Rachel. I feel that, okay? So I hope that helped, Lisa. All right? Okay. And hey, Gemma. And there you go. It's huge for you. All right. Good, good, good. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Now, let's see. Let's scroll back here. Wendy Klein, are you still here? And no, I'm not Sagittarius, Fran. If you're still here, I'm not Sagittarius. Woo! Okay. So, Wendy Klein. Wendy Klein, are you still here? Yes. Okay. You're getting a card. My face is going pink because it was 90 degrees out, and Rachel decided, oh, there's a breeze. It's nice out. Let's open the window. I'm on the top floor of my building. Yes, my face is going to go pink because it's getting hot in here. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to write down Wendy. Oh, Life in a Northern Town is playing, Wendy. You need to hear that song. Write that down. Life in a Northern Town. Nicole, I don't know how you're doing it. 98 degrees at 7 p.m. in Arkansas? No way. No bueno. No. No good. No good. All right, so Wendy, here's your card. Oh, look at you and your 7 of Pentacles. Look at what you're growing. As above, so below. Remember that. But this is a little deceptive, isn't it? So the good that you feel about yourself and that you receive from others, you are actually giving and storing and putting towards something else for other people. So you are actually kind of passing it forward. And you understand what I mean? Kind of like, I'm going to say it because it just popped in my head, kind of like the dish at church, that kind of thing. Well, you are actually giving energy to this little plant, which could be a tree, and look at everything that is growing. You are growing along with it. Every aspect of you. There are 7 chakras here representing 7 facets of who you are, your 7 major energy centers, okay? But back here behind you, we have all of that good that you are receiving from people, whether it be good advice, whether it just be that you're kind of feeling good about things in general. You are putting it to good use for a later date. And trust me, the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is all about, how do I put this? Well, it's about, Pentacles are earth, right? So understand that it's business. It's about achievement. It's about receiving those things and those goods that you, and those compliments even, that you have always wanted and really strived for a very long time. So if there's something interesting to you out there right now that you really want to get a certification in or something like that, or just read up on something, now's the time to do it, because you'll add that energy into this, and then it'll make this tree even stronger, because this is a new little baby tree of learning. Now look up the tree of learning too, Wendy, because Life in a Northern Town, I really think this is a song that you need to listen to. So Audrey, hi Audrey. So I hope that helps, Wendy, okay? But this was your card. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is the Light Seers Tarot deck, everybody. And I know Allison, I forgot. UK. All right, Allison. Okay. You Virgo, Libra, cusp person, you. You're very welcome, Wendy. Now, the song that came on for you, Allison, is Sarah McLachlan's Ice Cream. Ice Cream from the Mirror Ball live CD. Or album, I should say. Don't know if you're familiar with her or her music, Sarah McLachlan. Oh, my card. My card has been chewed up. Look at it. Ah! Okay, anyway. You're like... And this is what we have for you, Allison. We have purple, purple everywhere, lavender, indigo. We also have companionship, meaning you with people, with your soul tribe, being able to, the divine three also, right? So is it the fates? Are you fulfilling your fate, your destiny? Because also, not only do we have the Dipper here, right? You know what they say about the Dipper and star seeds and everything. And I don't know if I said you were a star seed or not, Allison, but I would really, really check into the whole star seed thing too, okay? Especially because you're a Virgo, Libra cusp, all right? But we have crown chakra, which is up here, right? We also have the indigo of the flowers, right? Which is third eye. So you are probably having some really vivid dreams right now, especially given the fact that we have gone into the season that we have gone into. Hi, Jaya. I really mess up names. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But I do. I butcher names. It's one of my things. Okay? I wish it wasn't, but it is. So with this card, this is a peaceful, happy time, which is probably why ice cream came on, okay? Because it's something that you enjoy, and this is a joy card. This is the Three of Cups. This is where you don't question anything. You just take the happiness for what it is, which is a light, peaceful, heartwarming time in your life. And if you don't feel like you're having that right now, hey, Soot, hi. And if you don't feel like you have that right now, well, then you will have it very shortly. This is your card. Okay. All right. So I hope that helped, Allison. So would you like a card? So I'm being drawn to you. Yes. Time to meet up with friends and have some fun. All right. Soot is getting a card. I actually call her Sortier. That's how much I screw up her name. Jaya, whatever. Sorry. But Sortier, as you know, in French means to go. Go, 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 go. And if any of you ever knew Soot, you would know that's what she does. So it's very fitting. And right now, Soot, Freya came on. The band Freya. Hey, Sally. Oh, absolutely. That's right. Look at her running there. Okay. Okay, here you go with your card. The Three of Pentacles. So not everybody is doing what they should be doing, pulling their weight. If you notice, what's this guy doing? So this also reminds me of a street light. It just does. Okay. Now we have one person down here actually knitting and doing whatever she's doing. We have another person who's actually working on this weaving, right? But what's he doing? So all the heart is up here, the heart chakra. And all these other colors have to do with not using throat chakra to communicate, trauma, so not wanting to rock the boat, so that's root, and sacral, not wanting to feel and stir up those emotions again by speaking the truth of the situation that you see in front of you. So choose the people that you are working with, or choose, that you're going to choose to work with very wisely, okay? And you may have to make some changes. So you may have to make some changes. So I'm sorry I'm laughing, but what you guys don't know is that that's where I have my reading space, is over at her place. So, and I haven't seen her in a few days. So that is what this means. This card means kind of like, okay, yield, right? So it's like pause, caution, stop, and then go, right? I mean, and you have to speak at the go because it's blue, not green. You're going to have to speak because, trust me, it's blue. It just looks green on the screen, but it's actually a very vibrant blue. This is green up here, what this guy's wearing. So there's going to have to be some changes. Sorry to tell you. But this is about business because it is Pentacles. So it's business, attainment, wealth, that kind of thing, finances, all right? So you dirty little, shame on you, shame on you. Shame on you, Soot. Well, you probably already know it. You probably already feel it in your gut, Soot. You probably already do. And you know what I'm talking about. All right. If you got any questions, you know what to do. Telephono, right? Actually, I'm going to be over there tomorrow, so you can yell at me then. Okay, so let's see here. Who else am I drawn to? Let's see. Allison. No, I already did Allison, right? So Jacqueline. Jacqueline, are you here? Hey, Katie. And also, so Jack Johnson's waiting, wishing, sitting. Can't remember the name of it. Let me look. Sitting, Waiting, Wishing by Jack Johnson came on when I was doing your reading. So you might want to listen to that song and get a little insight as to what's going on. Okay. Okay, so Jacqueline is here. Yep, I'm just doing whoever I am kind of pulled to, okay? Absolutely, Carrie, absolutely. Okay. So Jacqueline. Ooh, Jacqueline, look at this. Hey, Alyssa. You have had it, girl. You have had it, and thank goodness, because this is the water line up here, all right? So you are ready to let go of all the trappings of earthly possessions, so to speak, and you're seeing it for what they are, trappings, traps, okay? And you're like, I'm coming up for air. I've had it. I'm coming up for air. Do you see the light coming out of your chest here? That's because all the color in this card is yellow, which is solar plexus. So you are feeling mighty fine, and you are ready to tell the world with this blue hair of yours, I've had it. I'm done. So there you go. This is change, and this is change that you have been waiting for. Okay? Now, let's get a different song on here. All right. So, we have your treasure chest. You're leaving it behind. We have all of these singing bowls. I know. I'm going to do another sound bath pretty soon, everybody. If anybody's on here that actually went to my sound bath, I'm going to do another one, okay? Crystal bowl sound bath. But this is you. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, Jacqueline. Okay. And again, just a reminder, I'm going to put if you feel like it, for tips, that is where you can send tips. That's my PayPal. Okay, not necessary. You can also do stars if you like, because I know that's on the Facebook page. But let's do this. Let's keep going. Feeling it now, even though my face matches the sunset behind me, right? Okay, so did Jacqueline. You are very, very welcome. And Carrie. Are you still here, Carrie? Ooh. Sweet Surrender is playing live off of Mirrorball. I just have Spotify on random, on Carrie. Yeah, all caps. I love it. Okay. My cards are getting beat up. Woo! All right, Carrie. The King of Pentacles. Now, what you might think would be green, because it's the Pentacles. You're wearing green. This is green, actually. It's like a very muted green, kind of like a sagey kind of green. But you are holding a coin. Now, that is because pentacles are coins. They are earth. They're all that because they're about business. Now, you also have this wolf beside you, and you're quite comfortable in what you have achieved because you are the King of Pentacles. But I get the feeling that there is somebody around you more so that's having influence on you. Okay? So understand, all this stuff, again, is root chakra and sacral stuff. Even the color in the coin is sacral, okay? Because it's a lighter orange, and this is more of a burnt orange. And because he's wearing green, he's only thinking with his heart. He's wearing his heart, okay? So do not fear this person. Do not fear this person. Instead, glean some advice from them, and also allow them to kind of maneuver things around for you to make things better for you, Carrie, because it can happen. Now, I really, really wonder what your totem animal is, if you even know what your totem animal is. So if you're curious about that, catch me later and I'll pull a oracle card for you, but I don't have those oracle cards out right now, but I have totem animal cards because I'm thinking you're the wolf. You're ready to defend this person. So, King of Pentacles, they know what they're doing. They got there through hard work and through a lot of drama. So, listen when they speak, Carrie. Okay? Listen when they speak. Open ears, open mind, right? Don't just automatically go, oh my God, I don't want to do that, right? Open mind. Okay, so I hope that helped. Hope that helped. You are very welcome, Jacqueline. You're very welcome. Your altar table and hit the caps. Because I was like, damn, girl, that you really screamed Rachel in my ear just by me reading it. See what she did, everybody? Yes, Carrie. You are welcome. You are very, very welcome, Carrie. Okay, so let's see who else here. Wendy Watson. Are you still here, Wendy Watson? Do I take that as a yes? Is it? Hey, Wendy! All right, from Australia. You're in that other dimension, as I like to say. How's my day? How's my day going, Wendy? I'm over here in Ohio in the States. So how's my day going? Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. So this is you actually reaping all of the rewards or awards from all of the labor intensive stuff that you have put into situations. You yourself are wearing white. Neutral. The bird that has flown in is also white. Neutral. But look at all of the herbs that you are drying. So you are preparing for things. You are actually, see, you are actively working toward an ultimate goal, which would be the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And actually the King of Pentacles as the ultimate, right? Because he doesn't have anything to worry about, the King, because he's made it. He's made it. But the 9 is right before the 10, and the 10 of Pentacles is about family, things of that nature. But right now, business is fruitful, meaning the things that you want to attain and the things that you are working toward are all within your reach. But my advice to you is so that you do not get a little overwhelmed, especially right now in Virgo season, is that you, because you see what color this is sacral, okay? So you might get a little overwhelmed because of what chakra is being picked there. And so just do one thing at a time. Prioritize. You have to prioritize. You really, really do. Okay? So, and things will go much smoother. Now, what you have in your little pot over here, your cauldron, or whatever you want to call it, is the heart chakra. So you are going to be using your heart chakra when making decisions. And that's also the background color that we have here. So, which is a good thing. So listen to your heart, because that means that you're going to be listening to that inner voice that we all have, okay? And with that, that's your intuition guiding you. But don't get overwhelmed. Look at all the orange that's up here. Don't. And as I started this whole thing by saying, is that, hey, Karen, is that Virgos in general, and we're in Virgo season, right? If things get out of place, everything has to have a place of its own. Everything has to be exact. Everything has to be where they know it is. And this isn't a bad thing, okay? This is just a key Virgo situation, right? And if it doesn't end up that way, then they kind of have a mini meltdown and they get so overwhelmed that they stop the presses and they just kind of shut down. You don't want that to happen because you are so close to having that happiness card of the Pentacles, which is the 10, which is about family and enjoying time with others and all that, the fruits of your labor kind of thing, right? So you're almost there. You're almost there. So just keep working toward that and keep working with your heart. Don't be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. Follow your heart and follow your dreams. I hope that helped. Okay. Can you hear the geese? There are geese flying over. You are very, very welcome, Wendy Watson. Rebecca, hello there. Pamela, Alexis. Oh, your son, are you expecting? Well then, Alexis, I'm being drawn to you. Okay. Oh, I know a lot about Virgos. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's pull this card. And we have a repeat card, everybody. Alexis, we have the 3 of Cups. Now for you, this is a joyful time. This is a time for you to be connected with that intuition that is of, I don't even know how to put it. You have a heightened sense and a heightened awareness right now. You really, really do. And listen to it. Write it down. Start writing down the thoughts that go through your head, because I know that you're not. I know you're not, but you need to. Because there's a lot of information that's coming in that will actually help you when your son arrives, okay? So also, notice the colors here. We have blue, so we have communication. We also have this over here, okay? Which I, for the life of me, cannot remember what that is called, but that's actually a Pictish symbol of protection, okay? So understand that once you are around those that you love, you do have protection from the other side. You're going to have protection from the other side. And this is in the here and the now. We have the crown chakra, and we also have the third eye involved, which is why dreams are really important right now. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the first things that pop into your head, right? And just like boom, right? And you're like, where did that come from, right? Well, it's coming from source. It's coming from spirit. It's coming from whatever you decide to call it. So write that stuff down and it will help guide you, because this is a time of joy and this is a time of peacefulness. So enjoy it for what it's worth. Take it. Don't question it. Don't question it. It is a gift. All right. So, Helen. I hope you're still here, Helen. I have to take a quick drink of water here. Okay. All right, Helen. You are very welcome, Alexis. You're very welcome. Okay, here we go with a card. This card was like sticking to my thumb. I was like, what's going on? All right, Ellen. We have the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands. Now, this guy has an attitude. So, who around you has an attitude right now? Because they are pushing all of your buttons, which is why I'm trying to point out this like spider web kind of stuff at the bottom here, because this is fear and like trepidation creeping into your thoughts when it comes to this person. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a man either, okay? But with this very dominant energy, I should say. I said energy. Anyway, and this is, again, traumatic stuff that is being stirred up. And in the background, we have a neutral tone, but it is all earth stuff, which I don't actually talk about. There is an earth star chakra, okay? So understand that this lion that is behind him, is it going to attack or is it tame? And is it the protector? You have to decide all this, because personally, I think that this lion is judging this person and saying, why do you think you're all that? Because you have fire? Fire originally was a gift that belonged to the gods, okay? The gods and goddesses, right? And it was stolen by Prometheus. And then out of a deal and a bargain made with Chiron, humankind was allowed to keep fire, as the legend and myth goes, right? So why does this guy, he's triggering every bit of trauma that you have. Communication is coming from one area of his brain. And he even has the lizard on his chest here. I don't know if you can see that faint lizard. So it's coming from the lizard brain, so which is the animal brain, meaning that's where all of our response to trauma is. They know what they're doing. So understand, Helen, be very leery of this person. And you are the lion. You can take this person down with your strength and with what you know. You can. But it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. Because they're going to be able to keep pushing those buttons as soon as they open their mouth. But it's entirely up to you. Okay? So I hope that that has helped. You are the lion. You are the lion. You are the ruler of your domain. Just like they think that they are the ruler of theirs. Okay? And right now, Helen, you're probably like, wait, what? No, not me. Oh, yes, you. You have been conditioned to think, no, not me. Okay? You have been conditioned. But you really are that strong. So embrace it. Embrace it, my friend. Okay, I hope that helped. All right. And Alyssa. Okay. Right now, I have a French band on called Bel Canto. If you're interested, Helen. And let me see, what is the name of it? Le Temps Dégagé. I know, right? Le Temps Dégagé. It looks like Le Temps de Gauge. That's what it looks like. Okay? But it might help you to listen to it. bel canto. Okay. Michelle is asking me a question, Alyssa, so hold on here. What kind of writing do you do? Playing cards, thank you for taking time out of your day to do this thing. Well, I do a little bit of everything. In all actuality, Michelle, I am a palm reader that also does every type of card out there except for Toth or Toth. A lot of people say it differently. I also do Lenormand and Oracle and Tarot and all that, right? That's what I'm getting at. But I also am a medium. I also am a trance medium. And I also have been a palmist for 35 years. So I started when I was 15. So those are the types of readings that I do. But tonight I'm pulling quick cards for people. And right now it's Alyssa's turn. All right. I'm happy that helped, Helen. I can't make this up. All right, all you guys are so happy. I swear. This card keeps coming up for all of you guys. Alyssa, you are doing better than you think you are, girl. You really, really are. Now, you just have to go out and be amongst those people that you enjoy being around and that you can be yourself with. And if you don't have people like that, well, guess what? You're going to have to find them. And it's easy enough to find them. You just go to the places that hold interest for you. You go to the bookshops. You go to the holistic shops. You go to the spiritual shops. You go to things like that. You do meditation. You go to singing bowl meditations. You do all that stuff, and you will actually find those people. Again, in the sign of Virgo here, we have crown chakra and third eye downloads happening. So pay attention to your dreams, write it down, and it may also lead you to further happiness. And because you are going to be getting information from the other side, from the side of spirit, to help you solve situations here in the real world. Okay. So, Rebecca, I hope that helped, Alyssa. Now we go doing Rebecca. And just so you know, guys, I am available for in-depth private readings from all over the place. And I also have my own show on Spiritual Psychics TV. I actually have 2 different shows on Spiritual Psychics TV. And I have one coming up this Thursday on there. It's sptv.uk. And I have a guest that's going to be on. And it's called Rachel and Friends. And I'm going to have Casey Cosmic. And she's another reader. And she's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this will be her first time on SPTV and everything. So if any of you are interested in SPTV, please give it a watch. And if you want to see how Casey works and what we do, because it's part interview, and then we also do readings on there for free. And sptv.uk, you can look at the schedule, you can look at what it's about, etc. Okay. So, Rebecca, you are getting a card. But just for all of you guys, in case you are interested in booking, because I do Zoom and etc., whatever is convenient for all of you, that is my website, elementalintentions.com. Okay? So, Rebecca, here we go. Stop fussing, Rebecca. Are you a nail biter by any chance? Rebecca, are you a nail biter? Or someone close to you a nail biter? Because you need to stop nail biting. They need to stop nail biting. You need to stop nail biting. Somebody needs to stop nail biting. Biting. No biting? Okay. Oh, Rebecca. No, 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 no. Four of Swords. This is not your home. This is not your comfort zone. Your youngest one bites nails. Okay. So, this is not... This card is more for them than for you. Okay? Now, I hope that you don't mind that because I picked up on the nail biting. So, this is what is going on. This is... There's a lot that needs to be said. There's a lot that needs to be said here because there's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. And also the communication, there's a breakdown. The heart, this isn't another person. This is a heart that is on a string. And for somebody to be able to find comfort from that while being kind of forced to be in this type of a nest with thorns in it, that is very disheartening. And this is the Four of Swords. So this is like swords everywhere, conflict everywhere. And pay attention to the conflict because they certainly are. And they're feeling it, and it is coming up as trauma, and it's in the root trauma, okay? And that's why the heart is over here kind of protected by itself. Let's see, over here. Oh, you're very welcome, Melissa. Let's see, she was bullied at school, and we're working through that. Okay. Because this is how she feels right now. She's like, her heart is out here, and it's not in her. And she just wants comfort. She just wants comfort, but she needs to talk it out. And also, I feel I really need to tell you that she feels more comfortable at home, right? But with all of this trauma, there's this thing called the body has memory. And I always say that's the name of the book, but it's not the name of the crazy book. But it's something like that. The body has memory, meaning that all the trauma that we go through, right? That energy, that experience, because it might give us an upset stomach, might make us want to cry, might make us want to really, really be upset, right? Well, that energy gets stored in various parts of our body, and that's where it goes from the root chakra. The root chakra is where we sit, okay? Moves up to the sacral, which is in between the belly button and the groin area. And then it moves up to how we feel about ourselves, which is the solar plexus. Then it starts to affect the heart chakra. And then it starts to affect our ability to speak, which is blue, which is the throat chakra. And the chakras that we have here are root, meaning the beginnings of trauma, and the feeling of the lack of, if I say anything, it won't matter anyway. That is what is going on right now. So that energy needs to get out of her body because those thoughts only fester, okay? Those thoughts only fester and they only reinforce dis-ease, okay? Malaise, all that, right? So understand that. And I hope that everything the body keeps the score. There we go. Thank you. See, I kind of had it right. The body keeps the score. If you want to read that book, by all means, go ahead and read that book, all right? She does musical theater and is a black belt now in martial arts. Thank you, as this is more of what she was last year. Thanks heaps. Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so I think, everybody, that is me for tonight. And I promise I will come back on again soon, all right? But remember, in the meantime, take care of yourselves. You are loved. You're loved more than you ever will be able to fathom. Even if you start like logging off because, oh, Rachel's not going to do any more cards. Well, at least hear me out. You exist. Your energy exists, okay? Your soul energy, which can never be killed off, just changes form, exists. So who you are essentially is here. And that's just how important you are to everything. Every little facet of your being is just as important as every little facet that's out there of everything else. So never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself, and never doubt yourself. Yourself, self in quotes, okay? Your inner self. And when in doubt, because it does happen, we're all human, speak your peace. Because yourself, your inner self, is what's going to hear you stand up and actually speak your personal truth and defend that self that is inside of you. So you are loved more than you will ever be able to fathom. So I appreciate the fact that all of you stayed till the very bitter end. I've almost been on for, wow, my goodness, an hour and 15 minutes now. So everybody, thank you very, very much. And I promise I'll be back on more often, and I'll start doing cards of the day again. And everybody, take care of yourselves. Okay? This is me saying good night. Or to all the Aussies, good morning. Good morning to you too. Bye-bye, guys.